Hello from Western New York. And it's a nice week before Easter. And most everything is, well, if they ain't poking up, they're starting to. And a couple of days ago, these crocuses were actually looking pretty good. Although, to be fair, it has been raining, and I think there was a little bit of hail, so they don't look their best. On the other hand, you got some very nice looking small daffodils, which look pretty good. And everything's got their leaves poking out. A few of them are starting to show a little, well, not quite sure what. Some of the snowdrops over here, their blooms have faded. Usually happens around this time of year. Although most everything else is poking up, starting to show a little bit of a flower for some. And it's just gonna keep on getting more and more lovely as the weather warms, dries, and I got a little something that, thanks to a family friend, this right here should help me out with my raspberries. It's a trellis system that probably needs a little bit more work one way or another. And the general idea is these raspberry canes will grow up between the wire and they won't lean over this way so much, which will make mowing much easier. And basically anything that's out of that doesn't fit neatly within the wire, I can just snip out. Often I might leave for the year, but next year, well, later this year when I cut out this year the canes that grew last year, it'll be good. And the new ones will have grown within the wire, so that'll be good too. Most everything in here is doing pretty good. I got a few bulbs showing up. Most of these are doing okay. Not quite sure about the grapes. And there's a few I'm probably going to need to replace. And then there's others I'm going to need to do a little bit of work on. The gooseberries over here, they're starting to leaf out. This is looking pretty good. Probably need to clear the grasses down around the base of them. So that way that's not all hanging all on them. Definitely need to get out my clippers and trim a few of these bushes that have broken branches. Got plenty of flower bulbs poking out. They're going to look pretty good. Got a lot of potting soil and compost, and started to buy some more from the horse therapeutic horseback riding facility I go to. They sell aged horse manure in bags that range anywhere between 40 to 50 pounds for $5 a bag. So that's a good deal. I just need to give them a little bit of a warning ahead of time to let them know, hey, I'd like to pick up a couple of bags. You know? Need to clear up the yard a bit. Got at least a few branches that have fallen and broken. Still got this tree to clean up. Need to do a little bit of work on a few of these raspberry canes, like this one. You know, cut off a certain part before it starts to leaf out too much. Strawberries look pretty good. These are starting to come out. Gonna need to check on these wild raspberries, remove a few canes. Again, check on these raspberries, trim out a few canes that ain't any good. And hopefully I'll be able to set up a trellis system to help me keep these things in line, especially ones like this one, which will just make mowing a pain. And let's take a look over here, where I got a number of daffodils and tulips all planted. These ones are looking pretty good. Got more over here. Again, most of them looking pretty good. And of course, got some more over here. Most of them looking okay. Coming along, anyways. Might be a few I need to check out. I am probably going to need to bring out my weed trimmer and mow this down a little bit. Well, I don't see any asparagus stalks popping up, but I might be wrong. I think there's some sign for the brown-eyed Susans. And maybe the asparagus plant, I'm not sure. Well, not asparagus, rhubarb. Yeah, I think the rhubarb's coming up. Daffodils over here. They're looking pretty good. Especially these little ones. I think they're the Tia Tats. They're real small, but they got a lot of blooms on them. Which is useful because, as you can see, they're like the first daffodils that bloom. So, that's a plus. Especially when you're waiting for all the others. And of course, I got a lot of early growth popping up. Most of it not the growth I want, but the way I figure, a couple more weeks, mow it down, should be alright. Although, what I kind of hope to do is, within the next few weeks, start bringing in some raised beds in here, fill those with dirt. That'll save me a bit of labor in the long run. On the plus side, I see a new addition to a hugelkultur pot. Well, a hugelkultur mound. I just need to trim this up a little bit and then drag it in there. Well, snowdrops have more or less started to fade. They don't look so good, as you can see. They used to be a nice bright white, but now the flowers have faded. Now, who knows? I may look around to see if I can locate some lilies that some daylilies I found in here a little while back. I would not be too surprised if these are actually them. That way I can dig them up and transplant a few. Of course, with these snowdrops over here, might dig a few of those up, place them elsewhere, and over here, found some daffodils that I have now marked. I want to get some twine and tie these sticks, so that way I can come here during the fall, dig up a few, transplant them, and in a similar fashion I've marked some more snowdrop colonies. The idea being so that way in the fall I can come, dig them up, and relocate a few here and there. As to where I'll plant them, not quite sure. Well, let's see here. Got a lot of plans, and so far not a whole lot to show. But bit by bit, this will very much be a lot different compared to what it was. Well, this is Western New York. Please subscribe if you like this, post comments, click the like button, subscribe, share with your friends, and all that sort of stuff. Okay? Goodbye.